I'm glad I'm not welding that, because I'd be just there with the rod stuck to the metal. So Casey's good at it.
Well, how's it going, everybody? My name's Casey. Welcome to the Wild West Farmer. Today is March 7th, and we are going to be working on some irrigation wells. We've got quite a few wells that are in just need of being updated, replumbed a little bit. So that's what we're going to be working on today. We're going to have to do a little bit of welding, see what happens. We got parts going on here for days. We're putting new style plumbing on these pump stands. This pump stand here we're replacing. We're going to do 3 different wells today. This is the only one we got to replace the actual pump stand. The old pump stand's all rusted out. So we got that 8-inch pipe we're going to tee up, come over, and go to our well. Albert, that's a big hole you dug. How deep is that hole? Nearly 5 foot deep. Maybe 4.5 that way and 5 the other way.
5.
So we're going to start gluing, putting all this stuff together, and building us the pump stand. We got to let this water finish running out. We can't glue on that until that water's out of there. So we still got water trickling right out the bottom there. We gotta get that water dried up before we can glue our big elbow right there on. Once we get that glued on, we can come up and the rest will go pretty fast. Albert's got his pump over here. He's trying to pump this water. Y'all pumped on it. How long did y'all pump on it yesterday?
Probably 3 hours.
Okay, so we got the 8 reduced to 4. We're going to come up 4 and then tie it together. Okay, there we got it. I call these Vicks. These work really good. They just got a rubber deal in between them that you can piece this together. That way, if your sight glass ever breaks, anything like that, you can easily pull this apart. We'll also put one on this side. And you might be wondering why. A lot of times these pipes will get saggy or something will happen to that pipe. Also, if you have to come and pull this well, you can uncouple it over there and you can set this aside, and the pump guys have a lot of room to work around here, and you just make sure that that stays safe. But if you do need to replace anything there, you got a lot of options because you just unbolt it. But we're gonna throw dirt in this hole, and then we've got 2 other ones to go do. So this is well number 2. As you can tell, it's pretty rigged up. It's got a chain on it, and check valve, and it's just got all sorts of everything going on here. A lot of unnecessary stuff. So we're going to cut that off and go straight to the well and get on this side of that big concrete piece to make all this the way it should be. Y'all think he can get that unscrewed? Really, we need to unscrew the metal piece. Yeah, that one. That's why we got our welder here. We might need our cutting torch to heat that up. But we're gonna see who wins here.
The pipe.
The pipe's gonna win. Shoot. Now we're gonna run into a problem, I'm afraid.
Yep.
Hopefully that gate valve there that's bad will clear the concrete. We might have to take the gate valve apart. Uh-oh. All right, leave it right there. This is all 4-inch on originally, so we're going down to 2-inch. Main reason why is 2-inch is cheap, and this well here don't pump but maybe 30 gallons a minute, and we can't regulate these wells with 4-inch gate valves. So we got as far as we could on this one for right now. We're waiting on our bushing. We got to stick our bushing in first before we can build off to measure the in-between pipe we got laying on the ground. So we're gonna run to the third one, see what we can get done before lunch. Well number 3, and as y'all can tell, same thing, built from the 1980s. Just a really disaster waiting to happen. Luckily it hasn't happened, so we're gonna put it back together. We're gonna shoot from the well straight to where it ties in instead of this big long 90 of wasted pipe and parts. We got a sight glass there that's coupled it together with a rickety old chain, and then we've got a check valve and then another coupler.
Oh, this one's the same as the one over there.
What's it look like?
Just the old well.
It's just an old well. What's the problem with it?
It's broken.
He's learning. We got Chester Cheetos Plumbing over here.
Silly Albert.
Ready to go.
We're gonna cut this pipe off right there and get it real square, and then we're gonna cut this big nipple off. This has threads on both sides, but we're gonna cut it and we're gonna weld these threads onto this pipe, and that way we don't have to use one of these dresser couplings like that to tie on and leave a place for this thing to break. We're gonna have a check valve in it up there close to the well, So there's really no reason to have a check valve here. And if we do have threads, if we ever need to plug it or something, we can add that on real quick. All right, we got her all welded up. Hopefully she'll hold watertight. That's what she looks like. We're gonna put a 4-inch threads on this and elbow over to the well. So we just cut this piece out here. This is gonna be a patch for a standpipe we got over there. We're gonna go weld it on quick while we're letting all this cool down. And Albert is at the parts store getting all the little pieces and parts that the store didn't have this morning. We're at another well. This leaks really bad. As you can see, it's been leaks all summer. Just makes a big old mess right here out on the road. So we're gonna cut this air vent off right here. And Cheeto's got a patch that he's gonna start grinding on. We're gonna get all these little burrs off there good. And we're gonna patch that whole thing on this. We're not sure what's going on with this standpipe. I don't know if this is concrete. I know this little top piece is concrete. But if you tap it, it sounds like metal. And it's rusty. So they put a 8-inch inside of a 10-inch and have a concrete cap there. I'm a little concerned because this has a lot of rusty spots on this pipe. So this is going to be kind of a challenging redo fix job. Daggum, Cheeto.
Pretty decent.
Master of the art.
Too tight.
Albert got our bushing, got our 45 put in, so now we just gotta put the connecting piece in. This one will be done. So instead of going way over there and back around, just 45'd right in. Took some doing, got our bushings in, went all 2-inch new gate valve, sight glass check valve. Still had to use some of our treasures we found to lay on this pipe because that is a full 10-foot length. 45'd into our brand new nipple that we welded on. And then put an air vent over there. Cut that off, elbowed it down, and put that out on the ground. It was just hanging over the top of everything. Looks pretty good.
Now where are we gonna do that?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Whenever you are a boss.
I'm the boss?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
because it's chlorophyll.
I'm not the senior here.
What?
He's the big senor. You're the little senor.
Got a mouse. See it? Right here. Can we go up your pants? Let me see if I can chase him to you. We're gonna tie this last weld together. Well, there you have it. 4-inch, 2-inch, everything brand new. Should be able to regulate this really easy now. Being a 2-inch gate valve versus a big old fat 4-inch one. But I think this is the 4th well we've done today. Ended up having to put a collar on it over here just because the height is a lot different than it was. But pretty successful day. If y'all enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to hit that Wild West Farmer logo there if you're looking to subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.